Hello and welcome everybody to Speed Gaming on August 40th. Tonight we got a treat. We got a Diablo PvP duel for y'all. We have some rising challengers on our hands. GainTrain, Badernista, fighting it out this February to in order to take on the reigning champion, Constantine. Any and all questions? Let me know. Welcome, welcome. They will be going best to 7. I really enjoy the layout and all the stuff that Speed Gaming has provided for us. They, I think, are going to be doing a couple of practice warm up rounds, 3, and then we will get to dueling. Yeah, time to duel. Convertio. Give us a moment as our duelists are still setting up.
There we go. Well, I have to write every item I'm using, right? Well, no problem then. Well, I have to take a look because I don't remember. Well, I guess it's
Looks like we got some
awesome.
co-commentary from one of the duelists here.
Full helm of whale. I guess it's 143, 91. Uh,
Alrighty then, informing the duelists about some audio there. It looks as if GainTrain is equipping his gear. Earlier today in Discord, he posted what he'll be using today. He's got the Ruby Helm of the Whale, so that gives him 56% resistance to fire, plus 99 hit points. The Obsidian Mail of Harmony, that gives him 37% resistance to all. That's the fire, the magic, and the lightning. As well as, let's see, the Merciless Long Warbow of Burning. The burning suffix means it shoots fire arrows. The merciless part means it does 173% its normal damage. He's rocking, I think, 70 to 100 plus damage there. It's a pretty wicked bow. His amulet that he's got on is that Crystal Amulet of Wizardry that gives him 44% resistance to magic and plus 25 to his magic stat. Obsidian Ring of Wizardry resists all 37% and adds another 30 to his magic. So with his amulet, that's plus 55 to his magic stat. And then his other ring he's got on, the Dragon's Ring of the Zodiac. That's plus 60, I think, to mana. Yeah, plus 60 to mana. And then plus 20 to all of his attributes. So he's rocking some pretty crazy gear. And we've got the gear posted up for Badernista. Let's see what he's rocking. Looks like Badernista is rocking the awesome helm of the whale. The awesome, I think 143 adds to armor class, or 143% added to something or other. Plus 91 to hit points. That's pretty rockin' helmet. And I do have confirmation in Discord that they're gonna do 2 quick warm-up games. Badernisa also rocking some armor of the mammoth. Some type of armor of the mammoth. He didn't. So it's that adds 71 hit points. I think maybe an obsidian armor of the mammoth adds to get some of that resistance. He's got an obsidian ring of the heavens, 38% resist all, plus 13 to all his stats. King's sword of haste. King's sword of haste is one of the best swords of the game. I think that's plus 96%. I think that would be a damage. And it is a fast attack, so he's swinging it hard. He's also got the Serpent's Amulet of the Tiger, plus 38 to mana, plus 46 to hit points. And then he's got the Jade Ring of Life, plus 29% resist all, and 29 to his Vitality. Yeah, unfortunately, we will be going up and over to town quite a bit. Well, that's just the name of the game here in Diablo 1. Perhaps, do suppose the duelists should do a little bit of setup before we start this off, but we're in it to win it. And if you're new, do ask any and all questions. They have kind of cleared out one of the levels here in Hell. Anyone in the new to Diablo, maybe a bit interested in what's going on. Diablo 1 is divided into 4 area types. There's the church, there's the catacombs, there's the caves, and there's hell. Alright, Badernista is stocked up on Mana Potion. Through the portal he goes. And do give us a moment. May attempt to sync up the streams. Badernista arming up Mana Shield, so any hits will take away from his total mana count as opposed to his health bar. Mana in blue, health in red. And as always, a quick summon of the Guardian spell. And as soon as that dragon disappears, match is on. GainTrain armed with the bow will want to avoid Badernista as much as possible. Both equipped with that teleport. With GainTrain's Armor of Harmony, with the hit recovery, it's going to be difficult for Badernista to get a stun lock. But what's not going to be difficult with that Bow of Burning, it's not going to be difficult for Badernista to know where GainTrain is shooting from, even if he's teleporting all around the place. And switching it up to phasing occasionally, you'll see him do that. Nifty thing about phasing, you phase after clicking on your opponent, and it auto aims at that target. It's similar to vanilla playthrough. You know, if you click one of the mages that teleport around and they disappear, you'll start their new direction as soon as they respawn. This practice match is a sign of anything to come. This is gonna be a good duel. The winner will go on to face Constantine, the reigning champion. Oh, GainTrain got Badernista down. Very nice. Alright, Dragon's down, game on.
Not enough mana.
Remember, we are first 7, but these first 2 just warm-ups. Yep, given we're teleporting and phasing around, we might run into an enemy. They didn't full clear this level. Just a hazard that... Oh! And is that it? Badernista is in trouble. Oh, he gets away. Down 4 pots. Oh, but that's it. Or no, is he still alive? He is still alive. Oh, is that a golem that one of the... Yeah, that is a golem that one of our race duelists spawned. I think it's GainTrain's golem. Golem is pretty weak, but it, I guess, gives GainTrain a bit of knowledge as to where his opponent is. But I think Badernista has a scroll of infravision, so he gets a little extra sight as you see GainTrain appearing red on the outer edges past his field of view in between his bow shots. Oh, gets up close. GainTrain down to 2 pots himself. Yep, your excuse to buy Diablo 1 on GOG.com is right here. Unless, of course, you already have it. Two pots. 2 pots. Oh. Oh, that was really close, but Badernista gets the second warm-up round. All right. See a little in-game banter, and of course, town littered with piles of gold, as is the usual here in Tristram in Diablo 1. No stashes unless you want to play some mods.
I sense a
little high five action going on.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Adria sensing souls. Anyone have any answers for Adria?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Alrighty. Is GainTrain ready? Appears so. Badernista purchasing a few more potions. And Badernista has to be careful down there. I guess Pepin gives you a free heal anyway, so not too big of a worry. I do believe GainTrain has their gamma turned up quite a bit. Probably the way to go if you're streaming. Alright, the Guardian has been cast. As soon as it disappears, game is on. Mana Shield's cast. First to 7. Takes on the reigning champion, Constantine. Oh.
Not enough mana.
Cast Infravision, so you see their opponent appearing red behind walls and such. Train down 3 pots to Badernista's 1. Train spending quite a bit of mana just teleporting around. Question in chat, does the archer have unlimited arrows? Yes. Oh! Not sure what happened there. Very nice. So that is 1 up on Badernista. Yeah, Guardian summoned. As soon as the dragon disappears, game is on. There is the dragon.
Not enough mana.
Gets a nice whack in. Badernista with a nice whack. Being a bit more conservative, gets the stun lock. Oh! Very nice. Badernista, 2 in a row. Dragon has been summoned. And game on. I do believe they are allowed any scrolls in inventory. And as the question as to which class is better, take your pick. I personally kind of like the sorcerer, but I'm working on a rogue of my own. Teleporting around, infravision casting. But both of them maintaining their wise distance. And the more the merrier. Anyone welcome to build a character of your own? Join the duels for next month. Each month, there is a bracket of challengers. The winner of the bracket of challengers moves on to face champion. This month, 2 challengers competing here to take on the champion. GainTrain with a bit of phasing around. Badernista, he's got his teleport, he's got his healing spell. Badernista managed to get GainTrain's mana shield off. But as soon as that happened, GainTrain said, adios, I'm out of here.
Now where would I put this?
Ooh, GainTrain getting close. Down to 3 pots each. Close to 4 each. Oh, was right next to men. It's getting crazy. Yeah, I think one of the best options in 2020 to play Diablo 1 is to go to GOG.com, spend the $8 or $9, and Not only do you get Diablo 1, an upgraded version with HD capabilities, but if you want to run the classic version, you can with BattleNet support. But you also get Hellfire, the expansion. It's tons of fun. And there we go, Badernista with another one. GainTrain back in town, gear in hand. Do a little shopping. Badernista is up 3-zip. GainTrain's gotta do something different here.
What ails you, my friend? What ails you, my friend?
Done. No more in chat with the knowledge bombs. Grab your old CD keys. Still valuable in 2020.
What ails you, my friend?
What ails you, chat? Pepin's here to heal you. As opposed to Badernista, he's visiting Adria. She senses souls in seek of answers. In search of answers, sorry. GainTrain is back down in hell, ready to get it on. Badernista all manned up, I believe. Alrighty, both duelists down in hell. We have got Guardian set. As soon as the dragon disappears, duel is on. have contact. And I think that's another golem. Or no. We have knights. We have a knights wandering on to the dueling field. Each runner gonna take a whack at one. Now, just making sure there's no more. And I bet it was that golem that stirred them awake. There's another one. Game on. Oh. Close calls. But GainTrain's mana shield remains intact. Badernista is on the offense. GainTrain down 3 pots. Oh, Badernista is using Flash. Very interesting. That is a magic type spell. GainTrain, or I think that's a magic type spell. GainTrain has maxed out his resistance in that category. And maxed out means 75%, and then anything extra. So once you reach 75%, you have another boost that goes up, I think, just to 76. So you can essentially never reach 100% resistance. GainTrain being patient, whittling away at some of Badernista's health. A couple of those pots. Yep. Question in chat: what is Mana Shield? Mana Shield, instead of taking damage to your health bar, that orb on the left-hand side, the red one, any hits you take come from your total mana pool. The rogues and sorcerers who can really stack that mana pool, the Mana Shield is quite nice. Oh, but not nice enough. Badernista is on a roll. That is 4 zip. So, giving his opponent a bit of a resurrecting. He will heal up, arm up, and then equip their potions. Casting some infravision. And we are on. GainTrain using a bit of phasing. Getting Badernista down to the bare bones of his health bar. GainTrain didn't know how close he was right there. Went on the retreat as soon as Badernista was close enough to get whacked. Oh, but there we go. GainTrain on the board. Just like that. 4-1. Don't go anywhere, folks. These guys are just getting started. Making sure he's got enough potion. You're allowed one full belt of potion. Yeah, almost had contact. Ooh, getting squirrely. GainTrain down a mana pot. Badernista is down his mana pool. Might not use his potion of rejuvenation until he's lost a little health. Being very liberal with those phasing uses. Of course, phasing takes much less time than or much less mana than teleport. Oh, yep, there we go. GainTrain, keeping it interesting, 2-4. And that's how fast it can be. You didn't even have any time to use all 8 of those potions. Dragon has been summoned. We have action. GainTrain trying to use a bit of tech here. Phasing allows you to kind of auto-aim at your opponent. Mentioned that in the Discord before the duel. Oh, that was way dangerous for GainTrain there. Locked in a corner. Manages to escape. Fortunate thing with phasing is it's kind of random. You don't know where you're going to get teleported exactly. There is a bit of RNG manipulation that can be done. GainTrain trying to manipulate the auto-aim feature of the rogue. bit of action. 2 pots down for GainTrain, 1 for Badernista. We are fighting to a first to 7. Cool feature of the Hellfire expansion is you can learn Apocalypse from a book. Comes in one of the added dungeons. There's also a really cool Crucible mod to Diablo 1 where you can learn Identify as a spell, you can learn Improvision as a spell, but it is a very challenging mod. Stronger and beefier monsters. I think there might be a few more monsters too, as well as prices and things like that have been altered to be a bit more of a challenge. Crucible is a really cool, fun addition to the Diablo community in 2020, but here we go. Mana Shield is down. Oh, there we go, back on. Badernista firing back with some fireballs. Oh. Takes a whack. GainTrain is low on mana, less than halfway down. Answer a question in chat. You can at the time of the duel, you have to have a set amount of your set group of equipment. So you can't be. Oh, as Badernista takes down GainTrain. You cannot not change characters or equipment between matches. So you're leveling up your character. This is the minor leagues, so they are max of 40. And there is a little bit of restriction in terms of what gear can get used and things like that, just to make it a bit more fair and balanced. Because a game, as you can imagine, a game that came out in 1996, kind of a bit broken in certain aspects. So, but with that Diablo command, you can get all the information you need.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Adria lagging a bit, kind of roboting out, but what can you do? But this goes on every month. There's a challenger brackets, and the winner of the brackets go on to face the reigning champion. So one of these two gentlemen will go off to face Constantine sometime here on Speed Gaming by the end of the month, as soon as they schedule that matchup. But first, someone here has to win, as I need to mark 5 for Badernista. 5-2. So these runners have 2 rings. I can tell you what they're rocking in a moment. GainTrain is rocking a Dragon's Amulet of Wizardry. That's his amulet. So that adds 57 to his mana pool, 26 to his magic stat. He's got the Obsidian Ring of Wizardry that adds 37% resistance to all 3 categories: fire, magic, and lightning, and another 30 to his magic stat. And he's also got the Dragon's Ring of the Zodiac, so that adds another 60 to his total mana pool and 20 to all 4 of his stats: strength, vitality, dexterity, and magic. Badernista has the Serpent's Amulet of the Tiger. That gives him 38 to his mana, 46 to hit points. He's got a Jade Ring of Life, 29 resist all, 29 to his vitality, and Obsidian Ring of the Heavens, 38 resistance to all, plus 13 to all of his stats. Badernista also rocking the King's Sword of Haste, no shield, the awesome Helm of the Whale. Just, I think 143% armor class, 91 hit points. Some type of armor of the Mammoth. I think it's like obsidian or something like that. So that would be 45% resistance and 71 hit points.
What ails you, my friend?
Badernista rocking the Ruby Helm of the Whale, which is 56 resistance to fire, 99 hit points. Obsidian Mail of Harmony, which adds 37 resistance to all, and fast hit recovery, or faster, one of those two. And he's also rocking the Merciless Long Warbow of Burning. So as you see, his arrows are flaming.
What ails you, my
And the
friend?
Merciless attribute adds, I think, a ridiculous amount of damage. So 173% to its regular damage. Yep, we have flaming and lightning bows here in Diablo 1. It does give GainTrain's position off a little bit at times. It's my opinion, but it seems to do a whole heck of a lot of damage. Looks like Badernista is readied up. Showing off his stats. Over 200 in strength. Not a whole lot of magic. Yeah, don't wait for Diablo 4. Just go to GOG.com, GOG.com, and get Diablo 1. It's all about the retro. Alright, both duelists down in hell. Dragon is summoned as soon as the dragon is down. Yep, there it goes. Game on. Light radius does matter here in Diablo 1. Searching for their opponent. Ooh, that was close. Mana shield is down. GainTrain panicking a bit for sure there. As soon as that mana shield is down, Rogue and Sorcerer are so vulnerable. Oh, I'm walking right past her. Oh. Gets a little bit down. Each duelist down a rejuve pot.
Not enough mana.
Oh, and that's it. Badernista up another point. 6-2. GainTrain is needs to pull out all the stops. Needs to win the next 5. Badernista needs to win just one more. Dragon has been summoned as soon as it dissipates. Game on. And the shield's in infravision cast. Keeping his distance. That is GainTrain's best option. Keep your distance. That Sword of Haste is no joke. Oh, he's got to get away. Oh, that was close. Oh, man. Back and forth. It's getting exciting. GainTrain needs the win to stay in this. Badernista hoping to move on to face the champion in Constantine. Trying to manipulate that auto aim with phase. Oh, taking a whack out of him. Just not getting the shots off. And Badernista is quick. Really tell the difference between teleport and phase. Oh, whack out of GainTrain. Anyone who's looking to relive some classic memories, GOG.com. $9.99, I think. Maybe $8.99. One of those two. You get the original, you get the upgraded HD resolution support, as well as the Hellfire expansion. Oh, getting squirrely. GainTrain's gotta be careful when he's down this much on mana. There you go. Ooh, close call. Retreating back towards the stairs. 2 pots each. Badernista really good at kind of weaving around, dodging, teleporting. Squirrely getting some of that health down. 4 pots down for Badernista. Running out of health. GainTrain needs to maintain distance. Don't get too confident. Down 2-6. First 7. Moving on to the champion. Ooh, takes another. Oh, nice hits. Half of Badernista's belt is gone. Oh, getting way too close. Train trying to use phase to his advantage, but it's almost getting him into some trouble. Oh, GainTrain's got him on the runs. 3 potions down. Oh, but GainTrain. Oh, nearly losing it. Badernista firing back. Whew. 4 potions to 3. That was some exciting action right there. I want to give a special shout outs to everyone here on Speed Gaming. Mind of me behind the scenes restreaming for us. GainTrain maintaining distance. But low on mana at this point. Has to be careful. I just noticed which level they're on. They're on level 16, all the way down in hell. Final level, Diablo waiting in one of the 4 quadrants down here. They are in the first one. Plenty of room to move around. Oh, we got some action. Down to 2 pots. Mana shield was off. GainTrain has to be careful. Needs this win. I urge anybody with some ideas, go get the game and... Oh! Speaking of game, GainTrain gets a victory point. Gets the victory he needed, and it was close. It's not over, though, for Team GainTrain. Down 4 points. Or needs the next 4 to win. Badernista just needs 1 victory. So I'm sure they're feeling a little bit better at this point. But still anyone's game. Rearmed with 8 potions apiece. Mana shields up for GainTrain. Both runners equipping a scroll of infravision. To answer a question in chat, Badernista not using a shield because it allows more damage done by his sword. I also think it's a bit faster. So he's foregoing a bit of armor, boost in potentially 2 attributes, or possibly some fire resistance against those flaming arrows. But essentially, any strat I think is viable so long as you level up your character accordingly, and you have the right gear to that goes with it. As GainTrain warping to the wrong side of that wall, where there's some fire mages waiting to protect Diablo. Tension is mounting. GainTrain maintaining distance. Badernista down a potion. Badernista constantly on the move, always changing directions. It's been working out for him. He's just gotta keep an eye out to when, like right there, when GainTrain phases right in front. That's when Badernista needs to take advantage. But both duelists down to 7 potions. Each one taking a little bit of hit. any sort of known bugs in Diablo are taken into consideration here in the PvP rule set. Trying to keep things as balanced as possible. We have GainTrain is the rogue, Badernista is the warrior. Just 3 classes here in classic Diablo 1. Hellfire adds the bard and something else. Brain Frills, are you asking what kind of equipment they have? The Monk, that's another class in Hellfire. Both duelists have been rocking both the teleport spell. I think both of them have Fireball equipped to their hotkeys. You can have 4 hotkeys spells assigned to hotkeys. As well, GainTrain has Phase. I think I'm pretty sure both of them have healing up. GainTrain rocking that mana shield. As for equipment, we can go over again real quick. GainTrain rocking the Ruby Helm of the Whale, adding fire resistance and the hit points. Obsidian Mail of Harmony, adding resistance and hit recovery. Merciless Long Warbow of Burning, which is why his arrows. Oh! And that's it! I believe by my count, Badernista going on. To face off against Constantine. Get your GGs in the chat for Badernista. We'll await these duelists for a post-race interview. Hope they'd like to join us here. But just like that, it's over. So I was in the middle of some gear recap. Very exciting. But any other questions in chat? Feel free to pop them in here. Otherwise, please join the Discord. Get your characters registered, or just hang out, have some chill casual playthroughs. I don't think there is a favorite in terms of character classes. They are all pretty viable. The current champion is Warrior. Constantine proven his Warrior stat. And D1 legit, that is GainTrain. Did you get a invite from Speed Gaming Bot by any chance? Free burritos. That's a good question. I think Chipotle gives out free burritos once a year, or twice a year, something like that. We have invited our duelists to the Discord here. GG's GainTrain, how you doing?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, couldn't pull it off, man. Couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, you definitely had some wicked armor there with that merciless bow of burning. But that King Sword of Haste that Badernista wound up with just whacked you good.
Yeah, man. I mean, he just kept catching me, and he got me. It'll be warrior versus warrior for the finals this month. It'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you can join us in the commentary booth for that one. That'll be exciting for sure.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I don't see why not, really.
Yeah, all depends on when they can manage to schedule that next duel.
Cool. Is he coming in here?
I did send him an invite. Hope he got it. Maybe can pop in the in-game and give him a little heads up. And if he doesn't have Discord open, you might not see it. But definitely exciting. We had a pretty good crowd out here in chat.
Yeah, it looked like it, man. And it yeah, that's cool. I'm glad we put on a good show for you.
But it looks you're kind of switching between phasing around and teleporting. I think you were talking about that strat a little bit in Discord before the duel started.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Badernista, welcome, GG.
GG. It was really fun, really nice.
Yeah, man, you got me. You kept catching me, so good work.
Gain is a tough guy. I mean, I've practiced a lot with Twine this week. He will start the minor league next month, so we practice a lot, and well, was really good to compete with you, man. Great PvPer, and it's an honor to be here. Sorry, my bad English, but guys.
Hey, no worries. Here on Speed Gaming, we have 6 regular channels as well as a channel in Spanish, French, German, and Portuguese, I think.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah,
Take a look later.
it's cool to have y'all here, and
Thanks.
definitely it was an awesome race. You kind of got on a roll there. GainTrain answered back one final time, but she has sealed the deal with that King Sword of Haste.
Yeah. The last duel was pretty lucky. I mean, I could stuck him. I stuck him twice. I mean, I stop him. He couldn't escape, so she tell again and just teleport into him, and that was very lucky for me, I guess. I mean, I just got him twice on this and consecutively. I mean, I don't know if you can understand this, but
Yeah, absolutely. We got it. Double consecutive kills, man. It's fun to watch.
not the kills. I mean, I hit him twice. He teleported and teleported again, and that's pretty hard to happen here. I was really lucky because I had almost no potions. It was really fun. Very hard. I mean.
Yeah, those last couple duels, man, it was coming down to the wire.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you, gang, for the match. It was really fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, for sure. Thanks for showing up. You know, we're getting more people playing, so that's what's up.
Yeah, I really like Diablo, so I will do what I can to improve our community.
Yeah, are you running a classic CD version of this, or did you get yours on GOG.com?
Well, I have a classic CD here, but I have no more drivers, so I had to get it from GOG.
And we had a lot of people talking in chat about that, and it seems to be the way to go here in 2020.
Yeah, yeah.
But as always, great to have you. Hope more people get involved. I'm talking to you, chat. Here on Speed Gaming, there's always tons of cool stuff going on.